Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to work on an old school Klein's 201-7. I believe that means it's a 7-inch. And they're in really good shape. They open and close, they're not loose. These are marked Klein and Chicago. So these are old school. These are, I'd venture to say, around 50s, 1950s. They're in good shape, excellent shape. So what I'm going to do on these, the handles, I've got some red heat shrink tubing that I want to use. That's what I'm going to use on the handles, and I'm going to try to polish this up and see how nice I can make these look. So let's go to the wire wheel. Man, these are nice. I like Klein's. I have a friend of mine that's got me hooked on Klein's too. He's a collector of Klein tools. Klein in Milwaukee. Anyways, let's go to the wire wheel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I was correct. These are actually made in 1954. The date code's right there. It's on both sides of the handle. And it's the first quarter of 1954. So I have some really aged pliers here that are still in very good condition. And I am going to cover the date code. I don't care. They're my pliers, my tools, my rules. I'm not a big fan of bare handles unless they've got some type of embellishing on it. And these, I'm just going to put handles on it. Anyways, I just wanted to show you, if you need to look up some tool information, Alloy Artifacts. It's a website that's devoted nothing to older U.S. American tools. They do have some foreign tools on there, but it's good reading. There's no advertising. There's nothing like that on there. It's called Alloy Artifacts. It's a website devoted to nothing but tools. It's for those of us that can read, it's good reading. For those of us who don't read, well, take my word for it. All I wanted to do was clean up the insides of the jaws real quick. The fiber wheels work really good for that. The wire wheel, the little Dremel wire wheels work good too, but they fall apart too quick. Now I'm going to go to the flapper wheel, and then I'll go to the 600 grit wheel, then the 2000 grit wheel, and then I'll go to the polishing wheel. See what it looks like. Alright, that's just the flapper wheels. I don't know. The flapper wheel says medium, the other one really doesn't say anything. It's kind of like Scotch-Brite. And then the final one I ran over, it is a 600 grit, and then I went, well, excuse me, a 600 grit, and then I went to the 2000 grit. Now I'm just going to do a light polish. Alright guys, I hope this works. I'll try one for sure, one first. I hope this shrinks down 4-to-1 and not 3-to-1, because I may have too big of heat shrink tubing here. But don't know till I try. Wouldn't be the first time I screwed something up. It's not like the world's going to come to the end or someone's going to die if I do it wrong. Well, it works. So let me do the other side and we'll see what they look like. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to throw a little wax on these and call it good. And I didn't do, there's people out there that make these look, you know, state of the art, brand new, like a piece of art. I don't go that far with my, sometimes I get carried away and I make them look really nice and shiny and brand new. I could have put a flapper wheel on these and really take them down. There's a spot there, I'll show you. Anyways, I like my tools be good, clean, and usable. I don't necessarily care. I guess I do, but I don't want them, I don't need them to look better than brand new. You can see the spot. That's a staining. I think that's a chemical stain. And these are just over 70 years old. I mean, come on. And I got let's see, I had $9.60 worth of pliers, 19, that averages out to like 50, 51 cents a piece. Okay, I got less than $1. I got 51 cents or 50 cents into these. And I do have the shrink tubing, and the shrink tubing is thick. I like this stuff, and it has a gel coat on the inside. And see on the end, I'm just gonna leave, what I do is I touched it up on the fiber wheel just to clean up the ends, just to look. You gotta do it really slow and lightly. But look at that, 201-7, and it is a nice pair of Kleins, ladies and gentlemen. A 70-year-old tool. It's still very usable. It's a good functioning tool. There's nothing wrong with this. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to wind up taking this one to work. I have a large pair. I don't have a smaller pair like this. So this will go in my secondary toolbox. My main toolbox that I push around, it's got a lot of weight in it. I think it weighs neighborhood of 600 pounds. That thing's getting heavy. So anyways, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Cheap junk tool bought from an estate sale, and more than likely this was original to the gentleman because he was in his 90s when he passed. And I bought a bunch of stuff, a lot of pliers, a lot more pliers than I thought that I was going to get. And the heat shrink tubing is a nice touch, nice fit. It actually feels good in the hand. And I bought red and black. I've never tried the red. I just want to see what it looks like. I like it. It's not for some people, I'm sure. But I like the grip. It's insulated. I'm sure it's not insulated to NEMA specs, but hey, it's better than just barehanded. I don't work around a lot of hot stuff if I can help it. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough blabbing. What do you think? Tell me, thumbs up, thumbs down. You like my little cheap pliers? Not a very good polishing job, just a quick job. You know, just a quick cleanup. That's all I did. They were functional, probably could have left them just the way they were and used them. But now they will last at least my lifetime. All right, guys, thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what you think. Subscribe if you like. My channel's all about old junk tools, trying to bring them back to a usable condition. And there's an example. Y'all have a good day now.